Hi everyone, so Season 4 is out and I want to give you my summary of my day 1 blasting session. I went for like 26 hours or so and I got my level 87 rogue here. What you may not know is that is not my only character that I've played this season. I have also had this one here where I unfortunately ripped in a pit tier 63 farming for the Uber bosses because you might have seen this boss race event that I'm hosting on Maxroll. And for that, you have to farm pretty high tier pits to get those materials, to farm the Uber materials for the tormented versions. And well, while doing so, I unfortunately died here in this clip. So we've already uploaded a full clip as well with the review and what happened exactly, in case you're curious. That was a bit unfortunate. But then I decided, okay, we go again and let's see what an actual speedrun looks like. I'm gonna say leveling is actually pretty fast these days. So this is the recording here from my second character when it was a little bit twinked out with like tempering and codex unlocked and these kind of things. And you can do some pretty crazy stuff here. So it turns out I was actually in World Tier 3 at 1 hour 11 and then in World Tier 4 at 1 hour and 58. So that was kind of cool. This is how fast I can go if you really try. So here I was level 50 farming World Tier 4 Hell Tides, for example. And well, I just like tried to level as fast as I could this character and kind of went up to like 5 hours. Here we have level 80, for example. And then around 7 hours I was like level 88. So that's kind of cool. And I will try to just go up there to level 100 again. We're pretty close now. And finish that boss race. Because I actually have all of the boss materials already acquired. In particular, the Lord Zir blood is like the one bottleneck for this race. Because the exquisite blood for Lord Zir just doesn't really drop all that much. You can't really farm it all that well. You can just go and do the world bosses whenever they're up, and then a legion here and there, and the rest is just like a random drop. And you need 36 of that. So that is not that easy to get. All the other stuff was kind of easy to prepare. And actually I was leveling really quickly until like around level 90 on my first character. Trying to be the first to 100 as usual. And then I decided, okay, it actually doesn't make any sense to really speedrun to 100 anymore at that point. So I actually slowed down and started farming for those bosses because this is what really mattered to me. And so I actually hit level 100 like way after some other people. However, I was probably the furthest ahead in terms of progressing towards those bosses. So it was kind of my strategy. But it turns out that farming those pit level 61 plus is actually no joke, especially on hardcore. Like I had like a fully decked out defensive rogue with like 45k life, all the defensive aspects, everything you could actually put into a rogue, and well, you can still die in like half a second sometimes. So this is how it goes. It's pretty rough out there. However, it was really fun to try to progress like this and do this race and actually have like some, you know, difficult high-end content for once. So that is amazing. And of course, hardcore with no GDEF is an absolute blast. So I had a really good time here, and I heard from many other people ripping as well. So that puts a smile on my face, of course. No, but for real, you know, hardcore being actual hardcore is just cool. And I'm really glad that Blizzard did that change. So now my objective will be to grind out those remaining Stygian stones once I get to level 100 and have a working character again that can do pit 61 plus, because this is like the minimum to farm those. You see that here I had like 2 out of 12 already acquired, and I've done a few hours of pit 61 and higher even. Like here, for example, I went up to 70 to try if like the drop rates increase noticeably or something like that, but I didn't get anything anyway. So I decided to just kind of stick to 61 and play it somewhat safe. So at least this is the plan. And let's see if I can actually get those remaining 10 stones, because you need 2 per tormented boss. There's 6 of those bosses, and then there's Uber Lilith, and those are the objectives for the race. So let's see how that will go. And well, if you want to follow along the journey, then feel free to stop by my stream here on YouTube or also on Twitch, of course. Either way, it leaves me very excited to try more builds, more classes. I have a lot of builds prepared as well on my Discord, for example. Like the last 2 weeks before the season start, I just spent like theory crafting builds, making setups, stuff that I would like. And well, I have a lot of stuff here on my list, that most of which I actually want to try sometime during this season. So that's going to be pretty fun. And there's just so many changes and so many cool new things and builds and all that you can make this season. It's going to be really fun. Let me know what you think about the season and the patch. How do you enjoy it? How far did you get? I'll be quite interested to hear some opinions. And other than that, I'm going to keep you guys updated with more videos to come, of course. So hope you like my little summary here from day one, and well, the summary of the plans as well, I guess. Let's see if we can actually finish it. And well, see you guys next time.